Having an older brother is supposed to mean protection, guidance, someone to look up to, but in anime it means the complete opposite. We get introduced to some of the most sadistical, the most insane older brothers you have ever seen. Anime older brothers are some of the nicest people you will ever meet, or they're actual demons sent down to destroy their bloodline. There's no in between. And the first character we're going to be looking at today is Doflamingo. I mean, do I really have to even say anything of why Doflamingo is a horrible older brother? He straight up murdered his younger brother in cold blood and had a smile on his face the entire time while he was doing it. And not only did he murder his younger brother, but he also murdered his father right in front of his younger brother, leaving him traumatized, all because he lost some privilege and had to live like a regular person. That's like if your mom takes away your PS5 and you decide to up the switch on her. So once Doflamingo's younger brother saw him murder his father right in front of him, he decided to become a double agent because he realized that his brother is literally an insane demon. He can't be walking around free. But once Doflamingo found out his brother was a double agent, he upped the pole on him and shot him right then and there. But not only did he shoot him one time, he put multiple bullet holes on him and had a smile on his face the entire time while he was doing it. This nigga Doflamingo is probably the most sadistic, the most insane older brother I have ever seen. Next up, we gotta talk about Raditz from DBZ. Now, Goku has died many times throughout Dragon Ball, but unironically, the first time he ever died was due to his own older brother. Now, imagine growing up, not knowing where you're from, not knowing who your parents are, not knowing if you have any siblings, and the one time someone from your family finally shows up, it's your older brother, and you think you're gonna have a great bonding moment with your older brother, you know, some nice older brother, younger brother bonding moments. But no, whole time your brother just wants to recruit you to the Galactic Holocaust Army so he could gain some praise. Now once Raditz finds out that Goku's not coming with him, he decides to beat up his own brother and kidnap his nephew. And when Goku tries to come back to get his own son back, Raditz says, hey, I'll give you your son back only if you join me. And then Goku's like, you know what, fine, I'll join you. But he's like, no, you gotta do something else for me too. You gotta kill some people on Earth to make sure I know you're serious about joining me. Now at this point, Goku realized that this guy is completely insane and he can't even call him a brother no more. So he decides to do the only thing he could think of. Take him and himself out. So he grabs it from the back and Piccolo shoots a beam through both of them and they both end up dying. Now that's some great sibling bonding, am I right guys? Who am I kidding? If I was Goku in that moment, I would have upped the pole on anybody who told me they were a Saiyan from that point on. Next up we got Ace. Now Ace is a little different to the people that are on this list because he's completely different from them. He was actually a good brother to Luffy. The only reason I'm putting Ace on this list is because of the mental trauma and mental warfare he put Luffy through. Now Ace got taken in as a prisoner and he was set for execution. And once Luffy found out that, he literally went to One Piece's version of Alcatraz, fought some of the toughest criminals in the world, and literally had to fight for his life as he got poisoned in that prison just to free his brother. And once he found out that Ace is not even in that prison, Luffy went up to the place Ace was, went up against the top 3 niggas in that verse, and finally got Ace free. And once Ace finally got free, him and Luffy are 2 steps away from freedom, but this boy Ace gets rage baited by one of the strongest guys in that verse. Ace turns around and ends up dying right in front of Luffy, causing him to go through mental trauma throughout the rest of the show. We literally saw what happened to Luffy right after Ace dies. He was completely losing his mind. He didn't know what else to do. And that's the only reason why Ace is on this list, because of the mental trauma he put Luffy through. Yeah, he's not as bad as a brother as Doflamingo. Yeah, he didn't get his brother killed. Yeah, he's not as bad as a brother as Raditz. But this guy put his brother through mental warfare and mental trauma because he wanted to be selfish when somebody called his daddy a loser. Now, if I was in that situation and I risked my life to save my brother out of prison and he gets rage baited by a yo mama joke, I would have to smack him to the next dimension. I'd be like, you know how much I went through just to come find you, and when I finally get you free and we're 2 steps away from freedom, you decide to get rage baited by a middle school level joke?
Me, brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just cause you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Ace definitely had 3 teachers in his classroom. And for the final character on this list, we got Itachi Uchiha. And I know the second I just said his name right there, I got a bunch of Itachi glazers getting ready to go in the comments and type out essays of why Itachi is a good brother, and the reason he did what he did was to protect the village, and the reason he didn't kill Sasuke was because he loved him more than the village. And all I gotta say is, shut that shit up. Itachi is one of the worst brothers I've seen in fiction, period. Because the amount of mental trauma he put Sasuke through, there's no way I could respect his decision. Like, imagine you're a kid coming home late from school, and once you walk into your house, you see your mom and dad dead, and the person right on top of them is your older brother. And now you're sitting here completely confused, and you ask your older brother, hey, what's going on? What happened to them? And he decides to hit you with a Sharingan and show you a step-by-step process of him slaughtering your entire clan. And once you ask him, him, why are you showing me this? He looks at you and says, I want you to become stronger. I want you to grow up hating me so that you could come seek me and want to kill me. Now you're going the rest of your childhood hating your brother, wanting to kill him, wanting to seek revenge. That's all that's on your mind 24/7. But once you get into school, you start making some friends, you start forgetting about all the heinous acts your brother committed. But guess who shows up once again? Your older brother, to remind you of all the heinous acts he committed and to bring that hatred back out of you. So now you have to go seek power from literal Diddy Jr. of that verse, Orochimaru, so you can get strong enough to fight your brother. So now that Sasuke is done training with Diddy Jr., he decides to pull up on his brother and get to work because he's been holding this anger in for years. It's time for him to fight. And before they start fighting, Itachi decides to tell him the real reason why he did what he did was because he wanted Sasuke to get strong so that he could take his Sharingan, so that Itachi could have infinite Sharingan. Man, what? So now that they're done fighting, Sasuke ends up becoming the victor and he's left with this huge hole in his heart. He don't know what else to live for. He's sitting here late at night drinking alcohol, just ready to end it all, until a guy pulls up on him and tells him, hey, Itachi didn't just kill the village because he wanted your eyes. The reason why he killed your entire clan is because he was ordered by the village, and the reason he left you alive is because he loved you more than the village. Man, what? They thought that was some inspirational ass shit, like I'm gonna be like, oh my god, Itachi's a hero.
Get the fuck out of here! That shit garbage, nigga!
That was the dumbest reason he could have done. So you're telling me Itachi chose our village over his own clan? That's like if I told you, hey, you gotta pick your neighborhood over your own people. Choose right now, either the neighborhood or your own people. And you decide to choose the damn neighborhood. Man, I will smack the shit out you. Itachi was a straight idiot. And this boy Sasuke was as dumb as him, because after he found out the reason Itachi did all this shit, he decided to go attack the village. So you found out the reason why your brother did what he did was because he loved the village so much that he would rather slaughter his own people. And you decided that, hey, I'm gonna go attack that village that my brother fought so hard to protect. Man, the idiocy in the Uchiha clan don't fall far from the tree. We got Itachi Uchiha and then that dumbass nigga Sasuke Uchiha right next to him. They're just two idiots in a pot. But Itachi's way worse because he slaughtered his mom, his dad, innocent children. Hell, he probably even slaughtered the damn dog. All because he wanted to protect the village so much. Man, if I was in Sasuke's position, the second I heard that, I would have been up in the Drake on anybody. I don't give a damn. That brother not my friend no more. After what he did, after all the trauma he didn't put me through, man, it's fucking for life.